Wait till you see the. No, no, no.
So bright. Okay. So, doing a story time about how
Preview.
one of my old friends, how I lost one of my old friends that's been friends with me for like 2 or 3 years, since 6th grade. I'm in 8th grade now. Yeah, 3 years. So yeah, okay, so it's a he is a he, and I became friends with him in 6th grade, like best friends, like hang out every day friends. And yesterday I like stopped being friends with him, and here's the reasons. So yeah, I've known him since 6th grade, and like we were like best friends in 6th grade, and like this year something like changed about him, it seemed like. So like we talked every day, but like not as much as he would talk with one of my other friends, like one of my other best friends. And like every time I tried to talk to her, he'd say her name over and over and over until she just stopped talking to me and looked at him. It was like every day I'd be ignored because they're like we're like some of the only people I hung out with at school. And so, what am I being doing? And so like every day I'd be ignored by both of them, and she didn't want to ignore me, but like he just like ignored me, and I texted him about it, and he said that it's because we don't have that much to talk about because me and her have a class together. But like they became best friends this year. I've been friends with him since 6th grade. And like he makes jokes a lot that are like inappropriate, and he can tell that some of them make me uncomfortable, and he was making some Friday, and I was like, I'm not gonna laugh because I was just over and I wasn't already having a good day. I was like, I'm not gonna laugh. He was like, yeah, but you'll walk away. So then he kept doing it, and I was like, okay. And then I walked away, and then he followed me and did it. Like, if you can tell something makes me uncomfortable, why do you keep doing it? He should be able to tell when things make me uncomfortable, because he's been friends with me for 3 years. Like,
Everyday friends hanging out with me for 3 years.
so it got to the point where I was sitting on my floor FaceTiming my bestest friend ever, and I'm going to see her on Christmas, and she's going to go to Branson with us because she lives in Arkansas and I live in Kansas. I was FaceTiming her, crying on FaceTime because of how upset it was making me. Also, I just had a bad day, but like still, I was in my room crying because of him. And so like I was like, okay, I'm not hanging out with him from that point on. Like my other best friend who actually goes to school with me, is like friends with him, but like I like didn't want to ruin that, because so I texted, I was like, hey, I'm not hanging around with him anymore. I'm gonna go sit with someone else every time you're around him because I just can't anymore. And so she texted him, and she didn't tell me what he said until today. And so like I made plans to sit with someone, and then she texted me and said, you don't have to worry about it because she's gonna be sitting with her boyfriend. And I was like, I'm gonna sit there too because, you know, he has a group of friends, like, and I'm like her best friend, so like. And then this morning she texted me and said that that he told her, like the guy who I'm like not friends with anymore, told her not to worry about it because he doesn't expect her to hang out with him anymore or something like that. It was something like that along those lines in my brain. And then he said that he was sorry for making me feel that way. And then I said, I feel bad for like everything, but like if it's to the point where I'm like in my room crying, it's deserved in my opinion. So this was pretty short, but I just had to get that out there and like, rage a little bit, you know? Okay.